I lost absolutely everything then. And g'day. Rob or Blurt here, Outback Vaping. I do apologise. I think this is round 2. I do apologise, everybody. Do we have another stream going on? Did something happen? Give it a few seconds, see if anyone comes in. I am here, and I do apologise. So, alright. Titan, aromamizer, take 2. And, yeah, as I said, Rob, Blurt, Outback Vaping. Here we go. Alright, take the top off. Oh, Pittsburgh Vapes. Sup all? How's it going, mate? Sorry about that. I dropped out for a second and I am back. So I will be posting both videos up, hopefully. If not, I will sort something out. This is what happens when you go live. Anyway, we have the top cap off. That was, the threading on this was nice. Oh, hang on. Yeah, see, I can do that with the one finger. Nice tight O-rings. Do like that. So it is working nicely. Alright, take that. We're going to take this apart from the top down. Oh, there's a little bit of a scratch there, but see that? Nothing major. No juice, nothing else. Am I upside down again? I shouldn't be upside down. Am I upside down? Or is that the right way up? Flip it, or am I all good? Sorry, mate. Got to ask. Am I coming from that end of the screen or this end of the screen? Alright. Anyway, we'll take the glass off. I'll wait for a response, but I'll still keep going. There we go. So that O-ring came off with the glass. And that goes on there. Oh, flipping over. Bit behind, are we, mate? That's easy done. I dropped out and I came back, so I'm thinking it's managed to join the two videos together somehow. Look at that. Actually, the threading on this is quite nice. I'm very impressed with the threading on something this size. It doesn't feel as rough as what you'd expect it to. So, alright, let's have a look at this beauty of a build deck that they have. So that screws off. Let's have a look down here. So you have a locking mechanism. It's locked and unlocked. That there is your juice flow control. So locked and unlocked. As you can see, that opens it right up. I love anything that has juice flow control. Absolutely anything. So juice flow control is an amazing thing. So there we go. Once again, I'll show you on the side. Have a little indicator here, unlocked and locked. And as you can see, unlocked, they're quite open, and locked, nothing. That's all blocked off. Beautiful machine. It's actually quite tight, but I'm sure once that gets a little bit of juice on there, that'll help lubricate it up a little bit. But there is no residue juice, no little leftovers. Look at this. Machining on this is, apart from that one scratch so far, the machining on this is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So, can't complain about the machining on this. Alright. Now, the deck. Alright, there we go. As I thought. Thumb on the side, finger on there, give it a little bit of, and there we go. That's our build deck. Let's have a look at this up close. So what happens is, if you want to go parallel series, if you want to do a series build deck instead of a parallel like you'd normally would, what you do is you've got these two little insulators that will go in here, and you've got a block that sits on top, and you build across through that. I will do a video later on showing this. For today and the purposes of this review, I'm just going to actually be using the deck as it is. Oh, sorry, I'll be using it as is. Won't be putting in any extra posts. I will be doing 2 videos later on featuring the other 2 build decks styles, and I'm going to be rocking some 3 to 3.5 millimeter inner diameter braids. If I can get that focus a bit better. Anyway, which will be going, should fit beautifully, absolutely beautifully. Alright, now to cut the legs, I normally hold it up against the side here, give myself a little bit of judgment. So however thick the block is however thick I want to be able to cut my legs. So alright, give these legs a little snip. Oh, hang on, before we do that, let's have a look inside here. That is the inside of our airflow. So that is direct side on airflow, honeycomb style, which should help with noise reduction. So I want to be able to sit our coils. That deck sits just inside there and on there. So when we sit that like so, there we go. That's how it's sat inside. So when we sit that like so, as you can see, that airflow already comes in right on the side of the coil. So any sort of lift on that at all, any sort of lift on that at all is actually going to get it up and underneath that coil a little bit, which is going to be a bloody ripper idea. So yeah, alright, let's trim these legs. Get some coils in here. We'll zoom in a little bit. I don't know if I've still got people with me or if I've dropped out completely, but according to this, I am still live streaming. So anyway, we'll use the little tool it came with. How's that sound? It's the smaller of the two ends. So far, that threading is absolutely beautiful. Try this one. Oh, that is very, very, very smooth so far. And here we go. Wow. I will have to say, thanks Nikki for letting me know. I don't need to see chat. I don't know what happened. I dropped out for a second and I had to log back in, so I don't know if this is still going through as one video or not. It was happened very quickly. Alright, so when it comes to cutting my legs, ta-da, ta-da. But I am still streaming, so you can actually have quite short legs on this. I'll just get... Problem with braids, they're very, very springy. So with this, your positive and negative go left to right, and your wicking wells are down here. So see those little cutouts? That's where you want to wick to. So you want to tuck down in and around there. So the juice is going to come out, seep in and around. Very, very clever. Very, very simple and basic. And yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I headbutted that. I can't see there being very many issues with the juice flow control on this thing. Ah, get in there, you bugger. Oh, sorry, off screen for a second there. For some reason, I have one head that won't fit in as nicely as the others. There we go. Fine, I think it had a little burr on the inside of it. That's nice there. Nice there. Now these are some big coils. They're a 4mm inner diameter. 3mm inner diameter, 8 loop, 8 wrap 5-loop fishtail braid, all Canthol, so help keep the ohms up. And I'm going to be putting some batteries and rocking that on top of my paranormal, because it's about the only thing I've got at the moment that'd be able to power it. So now, as I said, you can trim your legs fairly short on this. Especially with this type of coil. As I said, they're very springy and they stretch out quite a fair way once you get them in there. I like this, very, very easily accessible. It doesn't twist the legs for the flat legs like this, which keeps things looking nice and pretty. And yeah, like seriously, how much easier could you get to build on than that? That's coils installed. Now looking at the airflow, I'm actually going to pull mine to the side a little bit, just a tad. Now this is my first time building on it, but I'm thinking I want that nice and close to that airflow there. So that'll sit around about there. That airflow will be coming just underneath the coil and on the side at the same time. So let's see how we go with it. But I could easily have gone some 4.5 millimeter inner diameter coils on this very easily by the looks of things. It has just got one monstrous build chamber in there, so absolutely loving it so far from what I've seen. Alright, put a couple of batteries in this paranormal. Do apologise. Got to get them out the charger. And oops, up the wrong way. There we go. That's better. Here we go, here we go. Paranormal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're at 96%, sitting on 200 watts. So, going by recommendations, no higher than, I think it was 25 watts. And we'll take it to 22. Sit on that. How's that sound? Alright. Now I can just screw this on here. Ooh. Ooh. The threading on that is not very nice at all. That is, yeah, doesn't feel, it's getting better. Maybe there was a bit of dirt or grime, or not sure. Threading on that did not feel the greatest just then. So far, everything else has been absolutely beautiful. So, all right. For it, it is saying a 0.289 ohm. We'll go yes. Let's pulse this baby up. Do have my tweezers here. And if you can't see it, starting to get a bit of a glow. Just double check that legs are nice and tight. And there we go. I think we found our problem. Need a little bit more of a tweak. Let's see if that helps a bit. Look at it. Starting to get a glow out of them. Ceramic tweezers, so I can strum and fire at the same time. Give this one a little bit of a pinch. That one a little bit of a pinch. Just a little bit of a tweak like so. Let's see how they glow up. Not far off of it, I reckon. Oh, look at that. I reckon we're pretty much spot on. All right. Give that a few seconds. That won't take too long. Once again, using some cotton bacon. There we go. Nice little strip of cotton. I need a little bit less than that, actually. Just a little bit. Braids can be a little bit of a pain in the backside to wick sometimes. And, yeah. Alright. Me, personally, I don't worry about too much of the fluffing and all of that. I get my cotton bacon. tear off a strip, roughly the size I need. Actually give it a little bit of a tug. Nothing major, just a little bit of a tug. And then twist one end. Move this forwards a little bit. Twist one end. I do apologise for the state of my fingers. I work and well, I take some chunks out here and there. So, mate, nice and firm, but not too firm, as you can see. And as I said, this is my first time wicking it, so as a rule of thumb, like I normally do, I'm going to bring that down to level with the bottom of that deck, and I'm going to go snip. Bring that down to level with the bottom of that deck, and go snip. Now I'll grab the other end, give that a twist, and feed that through. Now this has been a slightly longer stream than normal, but I do apologise. Oh, bloody birds have started on me now. Look at that, just nice, all out of that one length. So hold that down, snip, hold that down, snip. Might give that a little bit of a, not so much of a fluff, but as such, but I just like to open it up a little bit, so to speak. Don't like to thin the cotton out if I can help it. I just like to open it up a little, like so. So yeah, actually fluff it out, not thin it out, because I really don't see this needing any cotton to be thinned out at all. There's plenty of room in that juice well. So alright, so we'll lift and sit that in. Lift him up, sit him in. So slide over the top, lift him up and sit him in. Just ever so nicely. Ever so nicely. Just enough, oh, bugger me. Just enough to cover them holes. Comb him over, up and in. Over, up and in. Here we go. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason today this is really chewing my battery. So I dare say we're just having very bad internet connection all day today. And I don't even know if anybody's still here, to be honest. Alright, so there we go. Well, bang on that, we'll turn it up a little bit. Only to about 40, just so that we can juice it up. These are absolutely huge kidney holes in this. So, get a little bit of juice on them coils. Like so. The juice on the cotton. That's my own fault. Bit more juice on that cotton. Now, as I said, this is 18mm in shorty and 28mm in the big one. So I'm just going to leave the big one on there and see if I can dump what's left of this bottle in there. So alright, I reckon we're pretty much good to go. Let's take that off quickly. Do like how that sits in there the way it does. Just having a look at how everything goes together. I do kind of like that. It means that if you've got your top cap on, you can actually take it. Okay, cool, easy done. Thanks heaps, Nikki. It's alright. People don't need to chat with me. I'm just here to show them what I think. Might have to get on live later and just do a general chat. Have a bit of fun. Anyway, here we go. Flip this over. That inserts in there. I do like this feature. I've seen this on a couple of smaller RTAs. If you've got your top cap on and everything else, all you got to do is flip it over, take the base off, pop this out. You can do a rebuild and not lose any juice whatsoever, as long as you haven't overfilled it, basically. If it's overfilled and sitting all the way up to here, yeah. But if you've got a half a tank in there, don't worry, you're not going to lose that half a tank. So now that pops in to these nice little grooves here. There we go. And as you can see, what will happen is the juice will come up through those grooves and soak your cotton, so it'll come down through here, across and up through there. Quite leak resistant from what I can tell just by looking at that. So alright, we'll bang this bottom on. Once again, love that. Now I'm going to turn that juice control off for now, and I'm also going to shut down the airflow as much as I can, just for now, while I fill it up. Now, because this thing's so bloody big, I'm going to be there forever with this little top. I'll show you a little trick. Get your lid, get your top, up and underneath the lid here, and pop. There you go. Takes the top off. So if you've got something that you don't need the needle tip, which I really can't see me needing it, there we go. Look at this. Just literally pour that juice in. And look at that, just enough I reckon. I am going to fill this. Now, it's going to sound like a bit of a combination, but this is some of my DIY lemon meringue pie with a combination of blue raspberry, toffee apple, watermelon, blueberry, and mango. So yeah, alright, so there we go. Now we'll put our top cap on, screw that down, screwed together nicely, airflow's open, and we'll open up that juice flow control. There we go, we've unlocked it. Oh, there we go. Look at, see that? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Straight away, beautiful. All right, I'm going to set that to full on airflow. Screw that back on. Now, this is just so awkward because of the sheer size of it. There we go. That threading's a lot better. So yes, it wasn't anything to do with the threading. It was just some dirt or something had actually gotten on there. My son's about to feed the animals, so yeah, that's why you could hear the dog. All right, we'll take that up to. She's coming at 2.29. We're going to take that up to around about 60 watts, just to start off with. She's firing. Take it up the top, and I'll give you an idea of what I think of it. All right. Told you I have a different hat when we come back. Rebel Recoil. Thank you very much once again to Darren Hughes over at eFuel and Vape and Australian Vape Society on Facebook. So get over there and suss it out. Titan Aromamizer. Now, it does not fit on this. Yes, I know, so don't give me a hard time, but it's all I got at the moment. Point. That is a lot of airflow, but oh wow. Yep. I'm going to shut that airflow down to, I had it, hang on, take this back for a second. I'd say, by going to that. Even just bedding in the coil. Oh. Let's take that up. That. We'll take it to 100 watts. Take it to 100 watts. Oh. Wow. Actually, very, very surprised at. Yep. Oh. Oh. Take that down to the. Oh, unscrewed it. I'll take that down to the bare minimum airflow for a second there. Now that is a restricted mouth lung, but anywhere else across the board, wow. Oh, back to full open again, and we're so far so good. No leaking. I can actually see, if I look through the air hole, you can't see it there, but I can actually see light, and I can actually see under, just under my coils, straight through, which shows it's beautiful coil placement and maximum airflow, air coverage on them coils. So yeah, really, really happy with that. All right, let's up this a little bit more. At 133. Oh, and that flavour has just that flavour really started to pop now. I think that's starting to really juice up them coils, and it's wicking beautifully. Another oh, you just missed it, it popped. Another big bubble coming up then, and no juice, no nothing. We'll do an update, definitely do an update review on this, because I want to use the other build decks. So there are, this will probably be the first in 3 parts on this tank, due to the fact that it's got the other build decks. But I'm so impressed with this. No leaking whatsoever. Build quality amazing. Flavour for something this size is, I'm dumbfounded. Absolutely dumbfounded. Very, very well done, Steam Crave. Thank you very much for a product well manufactured and well produced. Perfect for us cloud chasers out there. So I'll have to give this a big thumbs up from Outback Vaping. And once again, I'm Rob, or Blur, and thank you again for coming in, and I'll scratch your crater. See you next time on Outback Vaping.